Well, Haiti, it's never good news when the international community can't achieve some sort of consensus. So that in and of itself is bad. We certainly saw geopolitical divisions within the council on display today, not for the first time. And on the ground, though, I don't know that really a resolution at this point, almost 6 months into the conflict, is going to stop, for instance, Israel's stated intentions of its ground operation into Rafah, where there are many hundreds of thousands, more than 1 million Palestinians sheltering. So it's unclear if it could really be implemented, whether Hamas would release hostages if a resolution told them to do so. Look, 2 weeks ago, the Council adopted a resolution calling for a Ramadan ceasefire for Sudan, and we haven't seen any change on the ground there. So it's really not certain that the Council's proclamations carry the weight that they once did, frankly.
So, Margaret, what are the Russians and the Chinese saying about why they vetoed this resolution? What did they not agree with in this measure?
Well, the Russians took a very political stance about it. They accused the United States of being hypocritical about this resolution containing empty rhetoric, about them dragging their feet for many months to come with something to realize that a ceasefire is necessary after 32,000 Palestinians have been killed. So their stance was a bit more political. The Chinese also had political undertones, but they focused a bit more on the language. They said it was ambiguous, and they weren't the only council member to say that. The language says determines the imperative of an immediate and sustained ceasefire. Determines the imperative is a bit vague, and it's not typical Security Council language. We usually hear the Council demand a ceasefire or call for a ceasefire. So some council members expressed reservations about the language, including Algeria and Guyana.